Good morning. Today we are going to do geometry. We are going to start with point line, surface, and solid. I have all kinds of fun materials. Can you see? Oh, you don't need to see that. You need to see that and that. What else is here? Because if you were sitting here, you would see all these neat things and wonder, what is she gonna do? All right, maybe that's enough. All right, point, line, surface, and solid. Now, can you see here? Maybe better. Can you see here? I think you can see here. All right. I hope. It's interesting not having my materials. I'm usually matching a little bit more for this lesson, but this will do. All right. Maybe you can come back up for a second. Can you? All right, let me ask. Okay. This ellipsoid is a solid. This 1,000 cube is a solid. This rock is a solid, and it has a solid message on it. And this apple is a solid. Please, of course you're not here, so I'm going to pretend I'm you now. Bum, ba, bum. Please put the ellipsoid in the 1,000 cube. Can't do it. Okay, please put the apple, no, please put the rock in the apple. Cannot do it. So, anything, or let's say it this way, a place occupied by one solid cannot be occupied by another. Therefore, everything that occupies a space is called a solid. Check. Next. Surface. Can you see me now? Yikes. Some days are easier than others in technology teaching. All right. Next, surface. The surface of this ellipsoid is the blue paint. If, let's see, the surface of this 1,000 cube is this beige paint with these pretend blue units all put together to make 1,000. If I was to paint it green, then the surface would be green. Surface. The surface is limited by a line. So let's see. Here's the surface of my 1,000 cube, and it ends in a line. Here is the surface of my box, and let's watch this. If I could lift the paint on my box. Watch that carefully. What is it ending with? Are you seeing that line right here? I'm seeing it. It's hard to show you and hold the box. It's ending with a line. I can see that crease. The surface ends with a line. Let's look at, sorry, I had a message on my phone. Let's look at, actually today's Easter. I'm doing this on Easter. Ignore the green. Oh, of course, if I painted my purple Skittle green, then the surface would be green. The surface ends in a line. Excuse me while I dissect the Skittle. Wish me luck here. Not sure how well Skittles are going to dissect. That purple surface ends in a line. Can you see that purple line coming to an end? Alrighty. And a line ends with a point. So here's a point. You're familiar with this point. Let me put this point right here so we can see it better. All right, let's look at this point. Do you recognize this golden bead? All right, now a point ends with a line. So for example, a point is very tiny, like the very tip of my pencil ends with a point. My pencil is a line, it ends with a point. This golden bead is a point. Now, if I took my golden bead and I put it in the paint, let me do that. And then let me put it back on my paper without trying to make a complete mess. There is my point. Now watch carefully. Many points together, will it do it? Rolling point. Make your point, Molly. That was just a joke. Many points together make a line. Let's use those golden beads one more time for an example. Here is a point, here is a point, here is a point, here is a point. Oh, wait a minute, what am I making? Many points together make a line. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, many lines together One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me just, I'll just use that original 10 too. All right, many lines together make a surface. And 1, 2, 3, you know where I'm going with this. 5, 6, 7. Can you see that better? 8, 9, 10. Many surfaces together make dun da 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 a solid. Point, line, surface, solid. That is our work for today. I will be right back for the writing portion of this.